Northernlion right up.
You may get ridden up.
Don't write me up.
Now,
Get it?
I wanted to open the stream on a little bit of a subject that we don't talk about that often. We uttered some controversial remarks near the end of yesterday's stream, and I wanted to take some time to clarify my position. So around the end of Monday's stream, I may or may not have said that ketchup is a baby condiment for babies, exclusively for people who do not have refined taste buds, and mustard is far superior. And I wanted to double down and say that not only am I not going to apologize.
Wait. Here's a question. Would you put ketchup on a double down?
No, I would put
the KFC.
I would put
fucking
an
meat fiesta.
aioli on a double down. That sounds delicious.
What's an aioli?
Don't worry, we'll get to that. But I've created some graphics that I think will more cogently and tactfully explain my points about mustard and ketchup. So you guys might want to switch to your stream for a second. This is what I created for mustard. You can see the pictures here. There's French's mustard, some kind of European mustard. There's a bratwurst, a wonderful delivery vessel for the condiment of the gods. And there's also a man enjoying mustard. He's got his hand like covered in a big,
it's
big
Hurley.
jar. That's
I've seen that. I've seen that mustard picture before. Yeah.
And there's some important talking points about mustard here that I think it's a versatile condiment. That's just, you can put mustard on so many things.
Right.
It's not for babies. It's eaten by sophisticated professionals. And I took some creative license here, but I said if it was music, it would be Beethoven. I couldn't decide between Beethoven and Mozart, but I went with Beethoven. Right? That's just it's the truth, basically. And, you know, people might think this is just like propaganda in favor of mustard. But no, I did my due diligence and made a project about ketchup as well. And you can see it right here. These are I googled best picture of ketchup, and I got this. This is eggs with someone who vomited some red sauce on top of them. There's ketchup with a frowny face, and then there is a no ketchup sign, which, as far as I'm concerned, is the platform by which elected professionals should run on in the next upcoming federal election cycle.
What? You just didn't like Google ketchup then?
I googled best ketchup, and this is the best that we could find.
What's the arrow for? To point us to the
regular
frown?
ketchup.
The arrows.
There's beautiful pictures of Heinz tomato ketchup.
These are all sources.
In like serving dishes and on spoons.
I didn't include the sources on this page, but this is 100% verifiable in scientific journals. Ketchup is the opiate of the masses. I think that was in the New England Journal of Medicine. They said that. Favored by small children. There's a little bit of personal touch here. Just cook your shit properly and you don't need this red menace. And voted #1 condiment of all time by current death row inmates. That's ketchup. So you can make your own decisions between mustard and ketchup. All I'm doing is presenting you the facts.
Guy Fieri also uses it extensively.
Does he?
He uses donkey sauce. We don't even talk about donkey sauce, okay?
But if you're going to use ketchup, you use Heinz, though, right? It's the best.
I can appreciate some Heinz ketchup. Yes.
Yeah, I know you can.
Okay, how are you guys
Look at
doing?
this picture that I posted in the.
No, I can't, because then it'll fuck up my screen regions. What's your picture of?
This is pretty ketchup.
No, what? No, don't. I googled sexy mustard in making that graphic. Actually, you don't like. You don't like what you find when you Google sexy mustard. Anyway, let's talk news and fan mail. Before we talk about news, let's talk about the biggest news. Watch Dogs came out yesterday. I know.
Really?
I've been playing it. I know Nick's been playing it. How do you feel about Watch Dogs so far, Nick?
I'm really enjoying it. I managed to spend about 2 hours not doing anything the game wanted me to do, and I had a fantastic time. This is kind of how I play games, though. I did the same thing with GTA 5. Like, the game gives me objectives. I'm like, all right, going in the opposite direction of that objective, and I just have a fantastic time. I was looking at... I made friends with a whole bunch of people that were wandering around in the street. I found out what their occupations were. I tried to chat them up for a little while. I heard this one lady was talking about how her kid was acting up and that all these people keep driving down her road to go get coffee, and that pissed her off. And she had her friend that was then angry at me because I was standing too close to her. His other guy was trying to play the drums, and I was not into any of it. So I went off and I did some digital acid for a while. And I ended up in this great world where all the people were robots and they were trying to kill me for some reason. I had to power up generators. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but it was fun.
Getting a spider tank.
I didn't find a spider tank, but I will soon.
Okay. I like how you and I play these games exactly differently. Like, when I played GTA 5 and now that I'm playing Watch Dogs, I'm just, like, hardlining those missions straight into my fucking bones. Like, mission. But I'm liking it, too. I know there's a lot of cynicism around there about Watch Dogs. I don't think it's a game of the millennium or anywhere even close to that. But as far as open world games go, I'm enjoying it, actually. Even though
You don't
really
normally like
pretty,
open
too,
world games, though, right?
I normally
You
do
get
not like
distracted.
open
Yeah.
world games. And, you know, Watch Dogs suffers from a lot of problems that are kind of just implicit in the genre. Like, there will be times where it's like, oh, like, if I don't get there soon, she's gonna die. And then it's like, mission complete. What do you want to do now? And you're like, well, I should probably go, like, save her life, right? You said I had a limited amount of time. But then it's like, nah, dude, whatever. Go rob some fucking medical patients. Take their money from the ATM if you want. She'll still be there. Anyway, so maybe I'm just a piece of shit who actually cares about stuff like that. But, overall, I like it. And I like it a lot when, like, stealth actually works out and when you can actually, even though the hacking is largely just kind of like camera hopping from place to place, when you can do missions like that without actually, like, walking into a place. Like, okay, I'll just explain it to you. I did one mission, and it was like, you gotta kill this guy. No spoilers. But everybody inside has guns and they can call reinforcements and blah, blah, blah. You could go in there and just shoot them and that would be fine. But instead what I did is, like, I got real close to the room that he was in, but I was outside of this building. It was a car dealership, so it had windows. And then I, like, shot out one of the windows and threw a lure in. And the lure basically allows you to attract people because it makes, like, a sound like a dog barking or music or something like that. And then he walked over to it and one of his buddies walked over to it. And then I hacked the buddy so his grenade just exploded. And it blew them both up, and then I just got away scot-free. And I was like, you know, in those moments, it really works. But in moments where you, like, try to sneak around, and then somebody discovers you, and you just have to blow, like, 20 people's brains out while ducking behind cover, it is kind of lame. Overall.
I haven't intentionally killed anyone yet, and I'm pretty proud of that. I'm going to see how long that lasts.
I think it's a game you can't get through without...
Okay.
Like, you can't get through the whole game non-lethally, I think.
I got that impression as well, but, you know, I figured I'd give it a run anyway.
I like it because, like...
Also,
Oh, go ahead.
What? The beginning freaking floored me, too. Like, I wasn't expecting, and I don't know, does this count as spoilers for the first 5 minutes of the game?
Go ahead.
The fucking stadium, man. That was so cool.
That was pretty
He
neat.
took out the power for the entire freaking stadium. I love that.
I like how, like, again, this is, like, the most minor nitpicking, and I'm not really complaining about it, but, like, I try to be non-lethal as well, because you, like, lose less morality points or something. Anyway, but I'll be, like, in waist-high water, and then I'll just knock somebody out and then just drop them unconscious into the water so they're totally submerged, and I'm like, gotcha, fucker. I beat the system. Anyway, cool. Watch Dogs is out. Averaging something like an 82, 83 on Metacritic. Lots of cynicism surrounding the game. Lots of, you know, Ubisoft lied to us rhetoric going around. Lots of complaints that the PC version is not working fantastically on certain types of hardware. But apart from that, I'm for it.
Well, the thing that I think a lot of people were upset about was how Uplay kind of dropped the ball, apparently, in the first hour or two of the game being up. For some people, they weren't able to log in, which seems like, all right, why are we still having this issue anymore when we've dealt with it so many times in other games? Obviously, you know a lot of people want your game. You even have rough sales figures based on pre-orders that you could kind of abide by, but yet somehow shit keeps getting messed up.
Watch Dogs, they also announced, was Ubisoft's best-selling, like, first-day sales of all time as of today. Yeah. So it is dumb as shit that it still runs on Uplay, but... I'm assuming that eventually we'll get to the point where, like, games are coming out that were not developed with Uplay in mind, and then eventually it'll actually be gone, which will be lovely, but anyway. Cool.
I hope so. Hey, it's Sweet Bean's birthday in chat. I just want to say happy birthday to you, Sweet Beans.
Yeah, and happy birthday to anybody else. Now you've freaking good for the goose, good for the gander. We gotta wish everybody a happy birthday now.
It was Brack the Man yesterday, I think.
Yesterday was Brack the Man's birthday. Very standard selfishness from Brack the Man to not have that on a Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday, so we could actually talk about it relevant. All right, what is some other news? I know, Nick, you had some news that will make people angry with us.
Okay, well, we can go there. I have some less angry news. We could say that for the end, though.
Okay.
So Nintendo has come up with this plan that is apparently being rolled out at some point soon, where they want to have an affiliate program for people that want to do Let's Plays on their software.
Yes.
Now, what that means is essentially they're looking to perhaps take another revenue split, and that's separate from YouTube's and separate from a network's revenue split. So that would actually be a third split into whatever the revenue is generated from their videos would be. I find that to be kind of a controversial thing because why can't they just work that out with the networks instead of with the YouTubers directly? I mean, that's kind of my take on it, but I know they're really weird about how Let's Plays work. They seem to be very behind the times in my personal assertion. What do you guys think?
Yeah, what do you think, Josh?
Um, it's kind of shitty. It's pretty shitty for like all like the bigger names. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do it. I would still just be like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna cover Nintendo games. If you have to, the splits right now, you can argue they're not the greatest things in the world, and to take another chunk of that away from you, I mean, I don't know what the percentage is or anything, but I can't really get behind that. Unless, like, maybe if you started your own unaffiliated channel, but I don't think you could, like, do that.
Yeah.
And only take and only cover Nintendo games and only take the whatever split that they want to do. I think that would make more sense for someone getting into LPs, just buying into that, because if they're the only if they're the only kind of games that you want to cover, and the only kind of barrier between you and covering them, then that might be worth it.
This is super weird news for me because it's one of the few times, I'm not saying that I support Nintendo's decision here, but it's one of the few times where I'm actually like, I think Nintendo's doing something smarter than usual with respect to YouTube, because I think if they had just come out of nowhere and said, we want to do this revenue split, I would be like, wow, that's kind of fucking audacious. But since they've already gone, on record and in practice and, really, really rigorously content ID matching stuff that comes out, they're automatically going to content ID match basically everything that comes out of the Mario Kart 8 uploading service, which, apparently it's only 30-second clips, so maybe that's fine, maybe it's not. But in a weird way, people are saying, like, it's a good step forward. Like, at least Nintendo is now giving something to content creators instead of just taking away everything. I don't think it's a good step forward, because that implies that they're going to take future steps after that, which I doubt. I think that they probably consider this, like, a pretty good final measure. But if you're still covering Nintendo stuff, even through all of this, then I think it's good news for those kind of content creators. It's not going to make me any more likely to cover Nintendo games because the economics just don't make sense for the most part. And I do still resent the fact that they are the only publisher that's doing this, and yet they're still very stuck in their ways and don't really seem to listen to too much feedback. But I think for people who are still covering Nintendo stuff, at least they'll be able to get something now. And they're going to cover Nintendo games no matter what, so anything that gives them some actual compensation, I guess, is good for them.
Imagine a world that, like, you didn't have, like, your affiliate partners. It wasn't like a Machinima or TGN or whatever. And you only, if you like did a Ubisoft game, maybe Ubisoft took 20% of whatever, or maybe something like that. Yeah. That'd be an interesting world. I'd like to see how that kind of thing would float. And maybe this is a step into that direction. Maybe this isn't, this is more of, if Nintendo does this, maybe Ubisoft will follow suit. And then sooner or later, you might not even need whatever people that you're with.
Maybe. What worries me, though, is the fact that there seems to be a lot of people that are just starting to come around to the idea of LPs at all, and then to see Nintendo take such a stance worries me that they're going to see that idea and go, wait a minute, maybe we should be getting more. Maybe they're onto something. Mm-hmm. So, like, how many more splits can we give away?
I think that's, like, it's a genuine concern, but most publishers take, like, Ubisoft, for example, not to continue filleting them unnecessarily, but they've been pretty good about dealing with YouTubers on releases like, South Park recently and Trials Fusion and even Watch Dogs. Like, that game ended up in the hands of a lot of YouTubers before it actually released, and they seem to be treating them with respect. And there's other companies that are doing very similar things, Square Enix, Devolver, Deep Silver, etc. I think that Nintendo's very much like... I think that other publishers will probably see this and be like, wow, they're really behind the times, as opposed to seeing this and be like, wow, this is a viable option.
So then why doesn't Nintendo think that these YouTubers deserve the same respect that other publishers are showing them? That's the question that I have.
That's
I think Nintendo's always been kind of like standoffish a little bit. You know, they're a little bit hesitant to accept some of the newer things. Even in like online play, you can take a look at like Nintendo's history. They haven't been really adoptive of new things.
And yet they're so all about innovation, though. They're all about whatever the new thing is.
Yeah, it's their own innovations, though. They're not. They like being the innovators. They don't like seeing something and be like, oh, well, we have to do that now because everyone else is doing that. They like to create whatever's new, and I don't think that they really want to adopt too much of anything else.
The best thing, the most humanizing or like good comparison I can use, both for Nintendo's sake and my own sake, is that Nintendo reminds me of like how I feel when I get comments in The Binding of Isaac. And people are like, hey, you should really like change your routine and like learn to like get with the times and the new meta. And I'm like, fuck off, right? Like, I've been doing this shit for so long. I know what I'm doing. So I can relate to stuff like that. I really can. But at the same time, I do think that it's kind of an ignorant way of treating content creators and YouTubers. It's weird news, though, because a lot of when Nintendo started announcing that they were going to content ID match basically all Nintendo content that they saw fit to content ID match, it seemed like it was like 50%, wow, that's dumb, and then like 50%, well, it's Nintendo's property, so they can do whatever they want, which legally speaking is probably true, but whatever. And then with this news, I feel like I've seen more negativity surrounding it, even though it's kind of like, at least it's not 100% content ID matching, but, goodbye.
Bye, Kate.
Have a good time at work.
Bye, Kate.
Yeah, so it's weird for me to see that. At the same time, though, I think what I'd be worried about, going back to what Josh was talking about, is like getting paid directly by the publishers opens up all kinds of questions of like ethics and censorship and stuff like that are uncomfortable questions. Like I would rather get paid via a third party than get paid like directly by Ubisoft for covering Ubisoft games, because I think that opens up to conflict of interest and stuff like that.
Well, no, if they're paying you, yeah, but if they're taking a split of your money, maybe not.
I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah, couldn't it be very easy for Nintendo to hide behind calling something a Let's Play when it's actually an editorial review and just say that we didn't agree with this, so we're going to take it down?
Yeah, I think
like, doesn't that give them too much latitude? I don't like that.
And that's the thing. Like, I saw people saying, like, you know, what if Nintendo, like, does the split, but then there's other content on the channel that they don't like, and, you know, maybe they cover...
Oh, man, I didn't think of that.
With, like, adult themes and stuff like that. So, you know, we don't need to go into it too much because we don't have any actual evidence or data or anything like this. Exactly. So, but it's some interesting kind of, you know, food for thought, I guess. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Right. Cool. Is there other news?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's other news. That's it. Did you guys hear about Battlecry?
No.
Battlecry revealed Bethesda's stylish World War I game without gunpowder. Essentially what it is, and it's a Polygon article that I'm reading.
Okay.
32-player online team-based combat, heavily stylized, so kind of think Team Fortress 2. But the article says, instead of rifles, rocket launchers, and miniguns, players battle each other with swords, crossbows, and beefy metal fists. So it's kind of like steampunk World War I stylized shooter without guns, I guess. But it's pretty cool. Yeah,
it seems interesting.
Yeah, I just found it on Art Games. Oh God, was that Thunder? Yeah, it was. But yeah, it seems really cool. The graphics that they've got look great. Probably on par, better than I would say like Team Fortress 2. But
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, but TF2 still looks pretty
it looks
okay.
Fine, but it is like almost
it's stylized.
I'd be interested if, you know, to see, because Bethesda doesn't really do online games, right? So it's usually just that they've been mainly. I mean, you could say like
the Elder Scrolls
Online, but that wasn't Bethesda. That was ZeniMax.
Well, ZeniMax is the owner of Bethesda.
Right, but Bethesda is like, these guys made, you know, like Elder Scrolls or what else did they make? Fallout series, something like that. So, you know, if this isn't ZeniMax and this is actual Bethesda, that's kind of like new for them, although they have ZeniMax, you know, to back them up and every so often. But yeah, that looks cool. Definitely check that out if you haven't yet. And then
Yeah.
I don't know. I like is TF2 in like this unreachable kind of stage right now? Is TF2 on a decline? I'd like to see how this kind of like, if this is successful, how successful it can be compared to, TF2 is just kind of like the mecca of free-to-play shooters right now, but it was not always free-to-play.
True.
But for team-based shooters, I think that's probably one of the best ones out there right now.
I don't feel like I hear people talking about TF2 as much lately, but I don't think that means much. I mean, people could still be playing it every day.
Yeah.
Not in that circle.
Like TF2, not to, insult it, but I feel like it has gotten a little bit less popular than it was, maybe 4 years ago. And a bunch of people are like, hey, like, don't insult TF2 even though it's almost 10 years old. I'm not saying TF2 is a great game. I don't play it anymore, but I played a lot of it, a few years ago. It sounds to me almost like a more massive, although it's not an MMO, version of like Anarchy Reigns, that Platinum Games game from last year, which is like melee focused. I'm always wary about stuff like that. As much as I love, like innovation and stuff like that, melee combat in that kind of like online setting hasn't really proven that awesome. I guess crossbows are not melee, but swords are.
Right.
So if it has like really, really great melee combat, that could be awesome. But I haven't seen too much of that, so I'm a little skeptical. But we'll see. I mean, it's super early, right? So
yeah, for sure. Like it was just announced. I think the article went up today. So yeah, at 10 a.m. So who knows? And then the other news that I had is the CryEngine's on Steam. You can get subscription plans for that. It seems pretty cool. It's like really inexpensive. I didn't think that it'd be like this cheap, but for 1 month, it's $10. For 3 months, it's $9 a month. For 6 months, it's $8 a month, essentially. But
it's just like free money for them. I mean, they don't really have to do much, right? They're just getting a monthly subscription.
Right. But, for one of the best looking engines out there, I think that's a pretty good deal for people to just like mess around in, I guess.
Because I'm an idiot, clarify for me that the only reason you would ever like license the CryEngine is to develop games, right?
Make your own game. Yeah.
So in addition to actually like, paying that monthly fee, there is also a clause where you have to give them something like 20% of your gross revenue or something if your game actually comes out for commercial release.
Oh, really?
I believe so. I know Unreal has something like that, and I think Unity does as well.
Okay.
I mean,
I didn't know it was on Unity.
Maybe it's not on Unity, but I know for sure it's on Unreal.
Is this royalty free? Yes. Subscription fee is all you have to pay. There's no royalty required when you commercialize your game projects.
Oh shit! Never mind then.
Squashed. Denied.
That's really cool then. I wonder why.
I don't know.
Are people still making stuff in CryEngine?
I don't know. Maybe the CryEngine dudes are just real cool dudes.
I don't see a lot of games in CryEngine.
I don't think I do either.
Yeah,
well,
maybe
what?
They want to encourage people to make them.
Let's say CryEngine games list. CryEngine games. Thank you, Wikipedia. Okay, so there's obviously probably more than this, but this is what Wikipedia has right now for CryEngine games. 23 pages. Noteworthy games, all 4 of the Crysis games. I don't know what Crysis Warhead is.
It's like a spin-off.
Standalone expansion, apparently.
Yeah.
Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, which is the upcoming game from the Chinese room. The guys who did the second Amnesia game and Dear Esther. Evolve is apparently made in the CryEngine. Far Cry, Far Cry Instincts, and Far Cry Vengeance. Homefront 2? Was that the North Korean... It is the sequel to that North
came
Korean...
out?
No, it's still in development, apparently.
Oh.
Surprise, surprise. Mech Warrior Online, Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, State of Decay, Rise, Son of Rome, and the upcoming shooter Warface. Anyway, so there's not that many, but...
you want to be amongst some of the best-looking games in the world.
That's what it says to me. A lot of those are really, really good-looking games.
Yeah.
State of Decay, you said?
State of Decay is in there, yeah, weirdly enough.
That doesn't seem like a CryEngine game to me, but that's okay.
I actually haven't played it in spite of all the really positive press that it's gotten.
I did play State of Decay. It's okay. State of Decay is okay.
State of okay.
State of okay. State of mediocrity.
So that's cool that that's out on Steam, I guess. I will never
Next
use
thing?
that.
I will never use that.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move along then. Other news.
Okay.
PAX Prime tickets are now sold out.
Yeah, there's a...
I got home earlier today and I looked at Twitter and I was like, "Oh, PAX Prime tickets sold out before I even knew that they were on sale."
What is it, 30 minutes, 35 minutes?
Less. I literally like woke up, made a coffee, took a shit, and then went on Twitter. And it was like, for tweets from like 18 minutes ago, PAX Prime tickets are on sale. And then tweets from 2 minutes ago was like, oh, they're gone. And I was like, oh. This is how it happens. And whenever you're on the right side of it, you're like, well, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
But being on this side of it, I really wish that they would just announce in advance, like, when the tickets were going to go on sale. And you could argue that that'll make it even busier. But can the experience of buying PAX tickets actually get worse? The site always goes down. They always sell out in 5 minutes. And, like, people always still have enough tickets to scout. So
how do people, like, buy tickets to, like, the Comic-Con and shit? Like, the San Diego one. Does that sell out in, like, 2 minutes? Or
yeah, apparently, yeah. I was talking to one of the developers of Darkest Dungeon. You know, that, like, roguelike dungeon crawler they got kickstarted. I know Darkest Dungeon kind of opens up, like, a wide possibility of games that could be. But, yeah, and he was like, this is what it's like for Comic-Con. Like, when you're on the outside looking in, it sucks. But if you get in, then you don't care that much, I guess. Just... it really can't get worse. So if they would just announce it in advance so that, you know, even if you didn't get in, at least then you couldn't be like, well, you picked the wrong time to take a dump, motherfucker. Like, sorry that nature called you at that exact moment and you had no idea. So that's my 2 cents on the matter.
Yeah. What can they do though? You know, they can either announce it, they can not announce it. It's, you know, if they don't announce it, it's bullshit for everybody. If they do announce it, it's even more bullshit. I don't know, because it's just like, it's asking for, like, the masses to just fuck your shit, and you're just like, well, you know, maybe you get it, maybe you don't.
I mean, there's a new PAX that they're doing now, so that probably would draw a few people away from going to PAX Prime, which might make the ticket sales a little less.
Some people
I don't know, man. Like, PAX Prime, I think PAX Prime will always be the mecca. I think PAX Prime will always be the one to go to. You know, I can't say that without going to the one in San Antonio. Maybe that's what I'll just go to instead. Like, maybe I'll try to go down to the San Antonio.
I mean, that makes sense for people that live in the area that's not 20 minutes away, or not like 20 minutes, but like a 25-minute flight away from Seattle. Like, people were like, well, maybe you should just go to PAX South instead. I'm like, that's like a $40 train ticket versus like a $1,500 round trip flight. So
yeah, for sure.
And that, I mean, I realize that this comes across as super entitled, but I'm like, I went to the one in Boston. Just let me go to the one that's like right next. You know, I'll be able to get a media pass. It's just frustrating because, you know, if Kate wants to go, which she will, then we've got to work out how to make that happen. But I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out.
Just
and go.
Get like 2 media. She'll be like she'll hold your camera.
Yeah, I mean,
you'll do face cams around the show, and you could be your +1.
Could try, or I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. The thing that frustrates me is, like I have, you know, sympathy for the PAX organizers, and organizing something like this is crazy. The thing that frustrates me is the people who are like not going to go to PAX but still cause the tickets to get sold out super early because they're like, I got a PAX ticket, and then like 3 weeks or 3 months from now they'll be like, ooh, I can't actually do this, and then it's like, well, if you had just been a little bit more realistic, then
it's disconcerting, like, knowing that, you know, some people are probably just on there buying tickets just to sell them at a later time, and
also
I think
true,
that I think the fact that scalpers exist just kind of like pissed me off. Like, I don't want you to buy those tickets, so I can't buy them. And I don't know if that's adding to the problem, if that actually like exists and that's a real thing, if there's like a profitable market for PAX tickets to get them early and then sell them expensive. But if it is, it's really shitty for everybody.
I've been guilty of buying multiple PAX passes many times, but whenever I've had extra, I hope this karma comes back. Whenever I've had extra, I've always sold them at cost. And even, you remember at PAX East 2013, I sold them, and I took a taxi to deliver the passes that cost me like almost as much as the passes garnered me. This is like ultimate goodwill. So if you're listening to this and push comes to shove in August, get in touch with me. I'm a good person, and I'll buy the tickets, and I'll buy you a delicious seafood lunch, and it'll be wonderful.
There you go.
And everybody will be happy.
And if you can't go, you could just go to Brax.
If I can't go, like, that's why I was like, I'll just go to Seattle anyway and hang out. But then I'm like, why would I pay $800 for a weekend's worth of a hotel in Seattle?
Yeah.
I could just
there's cool people to hang out with.
Yeah, but I could just, like, go somewhere else instead.
Want to come to Pittsburgh?
Well, no, I don't want to come to Pittsburgh. But if I'm going to be spending like a bunch of money to go to an event and then I don't get to go to the event, I'd rather just go someplace more interesting than Seattle. I love Seattle, but I can go anytime. It's,
for sure,
less than a half day away by car for sure. Anyway, yes, so there's news for you. You missed out on buying PAX tickets unless you didn't. The end. Is there any other news in the world of gaming today?
You got something, Josh?
Think so. Wolf Among Us episode 4 is available. I haven't played it yet, but I want to.
That's cool.
I like watching Josh play it. I'm just gonna wait for him to get it and watch him play it.
Thanks.
I'm now, if you count Walking Dead season 2, I'm now 7 episodes back in Telltale Games, and that's getting to the point where I can't come back.
Really?
That's 14 hours, man. That would be like, at this point, it would be like 2 hours a night for a week, and I don't know, because I just...
Okay, Splinter Cell Blacklist, man.
Splinter Cell Blacklist is real good, man.
So is Telltale
Best indie game of 2013.
It was the 3rd best of 2013 by my standards. Anyway.
I haven't played any of season 2 of The Walking Dead.
I played the first episode. It was pretty good. I hear they get better after it, though.
Okay.
You're right. There really isn't that much news today.
I think there's more than Mondays. More interesting then.
You think so? Yeah, I mean, maybe you're right. I don't remember Monday. Well,
did you guys hear about the Games for Windows Live thing?
What about it?
They're shutting down all of it on some point in July, and there was a post talking about how Super Street Fighter DLC would be lost. Essentially, like if you had the Games for Windows version of it, you're gonna get a free Steam version, but like some of the components won't transfer over or something. It says any DLC purchased through Games for Windows will be not transferable.
There's so much DLC.
I got one.
Okay.
There's a lot of it would suck to have like your DLC not be able to be transferred over.
All 12 of your cami costumes. My sweet princess, no.
Them thighs.
Don't put her back in that default camo. Do I look like the kind of swine that wants cami in default camo? Anyway.
Nobody puts cami in camo.
Oh, that's real good. I liked watching. I don't play like fighter games, but I like watching them. Like I just like stood at like the Twitch booth a lot at PAX East, just like watching it. Just like I like this.
Ultra Street Fighter 4 comes out this week, I think, and I'll probably buy it and play it for 10 hours and learn one combo, then go online and never play it again because I'll get beaten 100 times in a row. That's what always happens. I love them, and then they don't love me back.
Yeah.
Although I got really good at just spamming the shit out of the same Aquaman combo in Injustice, so. I beat Red Panda Gamer so bad on PSN that he turned off his PlayStation.
That's badass.
You made him rage quit.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Anyway.
Have we ever heard if there's a final ruling on what's going to happen to the original Dark Souls with Games for Windows Live? Or are they just going to take that down? Or
probably just take it down.
I thought they were going to try and make a patch, but I haven't heard anything about it in a while.
You might have to just play it on the PS3.
Yeah.
Or 360, I guess, to work too, maybe?
Yeah, 360 should still work for at least another year or two. I mean, I'm assuming that the Xbox Live Gold servers on 360 or that Xbox Live Gold is still going to be around on 360 for at least 3 or 4 more years. It's just a matter of whether or not they choose to continue, I don't know, supporting the game.
Yeah, I stopped paying for that anyway, so I guess I'm not doing that either.
I think I still have it. I don't know why, though. Because I've always had it, I guess.
Rage Panda Gamer.
Did you have real news, Josh?
Real news. Yeah, Edmund McMillan posted spoilers for there's a new unlockable character for the game that he's making, Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Never heard of it.
Eden. So yeah, Eden. Apparently he's commented on like occasions that he wanted to put this character in the original, never did. Now he's finally doing it in Rebirth, but it's eventually, I guess it's just a genderless person. They'll have randomized haircuts every time, randomized traits as well, in random starting items.
Yeah.
Should make pretty interesting runs for anyone who plays The Binding of Isaac. I don't know who would or why they would, but it's going to be there for them. I think it's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I like that.
I think it's a super cool idea. I think the way it works, if I remember correctly, and you can just read the blog post because I may be mistaken, but you start with like randomized stats, but they've made it so that you can't like just start with 0 HP basically, or like no damage or something like that. And you also start with 2 random items from the item pool, and they've programmed it so that you can't have 2 active items. So you won't spawn with just like 1 active item, which would obviously be real shitty. So I think that is really cool. Like as of present, like in Binding of Isaac, I usually do like 1 Isaac run and then 1 random run. Now you can work that into the rotation, like 1 Isaac run and then 1 Eden run and then maybe 1 random character run. And I think it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I want to see an Eden run with D6. Ultimate random.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's cool.
Just in general, I want to say that, like, I think the marketing team of Tyrone and Edmund are doing like a really good job of getting people hyped for Rebirth. Like every week, people are going apeshit over these blog posts, and I feel it. I feel the hype. I don't normally feel hype. I feel the hype for this one. I even see them like charting on our games and stuff like that, and this is like one of the very few games that does that with some consistency, and it's really cool that it's really surprising, I guess, that it's like a remake or director's cut edition of like an indie game. So I think they've got their heads on their shoulders properly, which is good,
sure.
You know, for ergonomics and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of people are mad because they're like, you know, hyping it up but not letting anybody play it. I think they're doing a really good job of hitting like a fever pitch for marketing, and hopefully now that I've said that, they'll let me play it early.
I think we already know what the Binding of Isaac is. Everyone kind of knows what to expect. You know, they're teasing us a little bit, but it's going to be the Binding of Isaac. So if you've played it before, if you enjoyed the Binding of Isaac, you're going to enjoy Rebirth, most likely.
It's got a lot of quirks, though. It's got a lot of additions. I mean, the bigger rooms is a pretty big deal. That's not something.
The bigger rooms is kind of weird. The bigger rooms is kind of I don't know, because that reminds me of like Our Darker Purpose, and I didn't really like the Our Darker Purpose's bigger rooms.
There's going to be mobs and monsters and stuff now, like way more than there were before. So that is going to change the formula. I mean, I know it's the Binding of Isaac through and through, but it's got more going on even. Yeah. So expectations, I think, are rightfully a little higher.
Bigger rooms are basically the only thing that, you know, that's been announced so far that I'm skeptical could actually like inhibit the quality of the game, even though I have faith that they'll do it properly. Right. But isn't it kind of nice? And I'm not saying, you know, like pre-order the shit out of it right away, but isn't it kind of nice to have a game coming out that like you're like, yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
There's no risk, basically. Like there's very little risk.
Right.
I think it's kind of a feel-good situation.
I think a lot of indie games or like indie developers. I mean, I think you could do the same thing with, you know, never mind. The Bastion creators that just came out with.
Oh yeah. Transistor.
Yeah, Transistor. I mean, I think you kind of like knew what you're going to get into with that even before it came out. Edmund McMillan with Binding of Isaac. I think you got like a pretty good idea or like a decent feel for like how this is going to go and how it's going to play out. And I don't know if I guess you can't really say like like indie developers have that more than AAA, because you could be like, you know, Fallout games and stuff. But I think with AAA, maybe there is a little bit more wiggle room for, you know, good or bad.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Cool.
That's my opinion.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. That's what we said about Dark Souls 2, and it kind of sucked. I think the jury was way out on Dark Souls 2 in advance of its release. I was super skeptical. I said Titanfall I was more excited for than Dark Souls 2.
Really?
Yeah. And then
I just kept Ambro liked it, so we were all supposed to like it.
I still really like.
I still like Dark Souls 2 more than Dark Souls 1. I didn't know if it was going to be good or bad beforehand, you know. Especially with a game like Dark Souls, you just like, because Dark Souls was like big and different, and you didn't really know what you're going to get into. At least I didn't. In Dark Souls 2, you just kind of like, you were hoping for more of the same of what you got from the original. But there's a lot of ways they could have really fucked it up. In some ways, people would argue that they did. I don't think so, but everyone will have their own opinions on Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
I have opinions.
Doubt it.
Opinions are like onions.
No, ogres.
Opinions are like ogres?
Ogres are like assholes. Everyone has one.
Anyway, if we're out of news, and I think we're out of news, unless let me check Twitter and see if there's a hashtag.
One more thing.
Like, oh, Nick has one. Okay.
It's a kind of a side story and a little tangentially related to gaming, but apparently Skype is releasing a Star Trek style real-time language translator, and I just thought that was so badass. So you'll be able to talk to someone in another language in real time, and it'll translate for you.
That's really fucking cool.
That's the whole story. I mean, that's just fucking amazing. So I just wanted to say that out loud.
I'm gonna go ahead and be a little bit skeptical on how that.
I know. There's a video though. I haven't watched it yet. There's a video. I'll link you the video.
All right. At one point, I was watching. He was either like a Swedish or a Dutch YouTuber, but he was speaking English. Not that I would, hate him. I just wouldn't understand him if he wasn't speaking English. And he had a Steam page link for the game that he was playing. So I clicked on it, and ever since that day, my Steam has been in Dutch. And I don't know what to do about it because the thing that says language options is in Dutch, and I don't know what language is in Dutch. So I found myself in a situation where I've basically just learned to live with it. So like I can gift you a game in Dutch. I've done it a couple of times now. If you wanted me to say, hello or like how do I get to the toilet? No, but I could say like, gift bad rats to Nick. But it wouldn't make any sense.
Nick already has bad rats.
Exactly.
He
already
I
has
don't like bad rats.
Anyway, before we go to our first ad break here and fan mail soliciting period, I just want to remind you of our ketchup and mustard debate. So there's all the talking points about mustard, and there's all your talking points about ketchup. And feel free to voice your opinions on that on fan mail, nlssfanmail@gmail.com. We'll take a look at those during our ad break. When we come back, fan mail, and then we'll be playing a little bit of 100% orange juice, which should be real interesting. I'm really hoping that I can achieve Norma. Nick has 100% orange juice in his hands right now. Anyway, we'll be back in 3 minutes. Thanks for joining us so far. We'll see you soon.
I don't like bad rats. Everyone's chat just keeps saying I like bad rats. I don't like bad rats.
No, you like bad rats.
I've heard that you talk about it a lot for someone who doesn't like it.
Because people keep telling me about it.
You talk about bad rats more than I talk about Splinter Cell Blacklist, and I love Splinter Cell Blacklist.
Oh, so just the frequency of times it comes out of your mouth is basically representative of your love of something. So.
Anyway, I'm gonna get some iced coffee.
I had coffee. It was just like lukewarm.
That's fine.
It wasn't ice. It wasn't on ice.
That's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Where are you gonna go? Where's he going? Where are you going? Come back.
Shut up. I can't hear you, motherfucker.
He's going to the Canadian coffee place. What's the Canadian coffee place called again?
Tim Hortons.
Yeah, he's going to Tim Hortons.
He doesn't like Tim Hortons.
Tomo, buddy.
That's bad kitties.
You're loving Tomo out there?
No, he hates Tomo.
I don't understand the structure of his apartment.
I don't know.
There's like a lot of rooms and hallways, and I just don't get it.
I think there's like one main room. I don't know how many bedrooms he has, but I mean, I assume.
Yeah, it seems like there's dozens, at least 20.
No way, no.
I'm kidding.
Like out there, no. I think you go out his door and you make a left, and I think that kind of like that will open up
like the kitchen
into the kitchen, living room. I don't know how people get in or out. I assume that they just use like the windows, maybe ladder systems.
Like a vent. I imagine there's a vent. Maybe there's a tiny door that you crawl through, and then you end up in the mind of some actor.
Hey, Ryan.
What the hell's wrong with Josh?
What's so funny?
Well, nothing. We were talking about you in your apartment.
Oh, why?
Tim Hortons.
Like you.
All right.
Tim Hortons too. Did you get any?
Did you not see it?
What kind of coffee do you drink? No, don't talk to me.
On Ask FM, somebody was like,
What
give
is
me
going
the
on
tier
right
list for fast food. I get Tim Hortons, I put in the F tier, as in fuck this shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so don't put me in
God
that
tier,
Tim
then?
Hortons like category.
What kind of coffee do you get?
It's just coffee, beans. I get beans.
Like you get you grind your own beans,
I grind
or
my own beans, yeah.
I don't grind your beans in a
I don't
minute.
grow my own beans. I'm not a.
I don't grind my own beans.
That's fine.
I just get the pre-ground beans.
Kate got me a coffee grinder this year for Valentine's Day, so now I grind my own beans.
Who buys the beans?
I buy the beans.
You're the bean getter.
I get the beans and I grind
What kind of
them.
beans do you
You're
get?
grinding
You
my
like
fucking beans right now.
Do you get like the flavor beans?
What does that mean?
Like
You're thinking of Jelly Bellies. You can't make coffee out of Jelly Bellies.
That's
Oh, I wish you
stupid.
could. Can you imagine brewing up some delicious tangerine? Oh my God, I would love that.
Or you like accidentally brew like fucking popcorn or something.
Oh,
Uh,
you know they had
you know
Harry
what?
Potter flavors
Might
that
be all right.
tasted like grass and boogers.
Yeah, I did. The one person when I was like 12 got them for me for my birthday. I kind of like the dirt flavor. Can I just be honest? It was like a
I mean, the dirt,
guilt-free way to eat dirt. I was for it. If they sold an all dirt
guilt-free
box of
dirt.
those Harry Potter jelly beans, I would probably buy them.
I
All right.
guarantee you somebody online could assemble a box for you
I don't want them to be
somewhere.
opened. I'm not eating food products that people send me in the mail. That seems like a
They're
recipe for
injected
disaster.
with real dirt.
I'll just send you a box of dirt.
No, because then I'm eating dirt.
Yeah.
He wants guilt-free dirt, Josh. Don't get him confused.
Oh.
I
right.
have to
I
imagine
have some
that
dirt
that would be
from
bad for
Woodstock
my.
69.
It'd be bad for my gastrointestinal tract.
All right. My ads are up.
Mine are
Dogs
not
eat
yet.
rocks.
My last commercial was 1 minute ago.
Mine don't say that they're up.
Mine is 1 minute ago.
All right, well I guess we're back from ads then.
You
Probably
might
back
not
from
be.
ads.
I don't know. You live in a weird world and country.
That whole
Apartment's a fractal.
that whole dirt discussion was just a joke. I don't actually like the taste
want-
of dirt.
You want Durst flavored beans?
I would love to.
They taste like
Yeah.
a red Yankee cap.
Well, we're back with fan mail. Let's get this overlay off the screen.
Keeping
for
it
once.
real.
Ather T. You know him as, or Alex T. You know him as Ather Games. He played Trackmania 2 Stadium with us for a while back when I had that server.
Mhm.
That server
Hello.
probably cost me about $90, and I think I played Trackmania 2 Stadium on it twice. Anyway,
It's a fun game.
it is, man. It's real good,
I
but
really like that game.
don't distract from the issue at hand. He says, this might sound crazy, but mustard is really solid on poutine. Believe me, I'm a fan of keeping poutine traditional, but if you're going to put a condiment on it or want to spice it up, try mustard. Thank you for that feedback. You know, there is a
Sriracha.
poutine chain in Canada called Smokes Poutineery, and they sell some weirdly, condimentized poutine. Sriracha is one of the things that they have. It's delicious.
I love smokes.
There's one in Vancouver that's apparently really bad. So
Why would they make a bad smokes?
I don't know.
There was like 2 in Guelph alone. They're both great.
Yeah, there's many in Toronto, several in Kingston.
I
And
really want to go to Smokes. It makes me so sad that I can't right now. One day.
One day.
It's on my bucket list.
You should.
You should get a bucket of it, and then it'll be the last thing on your bucket list.
That's true.
Yeah, it's too many fries. I'd probably die after that.
I prefer the traditional poutines, but like a
Yeah.
poutine plus bacon or smoked meat. They have some that's like Thanksgiving poutine, and it's like we put like stuffing and cranberries
Oh,
and gravy.
fuck.
Oh, you're
I would
into
put-
that.
I really like
I'm into the
stuffing.
stuffing. I'm into the stuffing for sure.
You know what you're into?
Not
You're
the-
into the mishmash of foods. The Dr.
yeah,
fucking
that-
Frankenstein.
I am.
Yeah.
Stitched like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
dolphin fin on your right shoulder and then like a laser gun on your left shoulder. You just want everything in all possible worlds.
Yeah. It's just like there's something about having like an entire meal in like one lump sum.
No, I don't
you know?
like that.
Fart
I like
blood
that.
dragon.
You know what?
Poutines.
You know what that is? We should call that the famous bowl paradigm.
Yeah, that must
Oh,
be
yeah.
it. Yeah, I think that
I
might
love
be the
the
famous
famous bowl,
bowl.
too.
paradigm. You just put everything in one little area, and then you're able to indulge in everything all at one time.
Thanksgiving is the best, man. You just get this pile of food. You just get I don't even use a dish most of the time. I use a bowl, and I just stuff it all in there and mix
Yep.
it all up and then start eating.
It's
The
real-
next day, you
best.
do that. You put it all between two sandwich buns. and
The
you eat.
moist maker in the middle.
You gotta have the moist maker,
What is a
obviously.
moist
Gotta have
maker?
a moist maker.
Oh come! You don't know what the moist
I
maker
think I've
is?
asked
down
about
the
this
store
before. It
again,
sounds
man.
like
Yeah.
sounds like a sexual maneuver.
It is actually a sexual maneuver.
Go ahead,
Where you
explain
put
the
bread in
moist maker.
gravy and you put it in the sandwich, so it makes sure when you heat the thing up that it makes sure the heat goes evenly distributed between it and the turkey doesn't get too dry.
Well, they should call it the heat maker then.
No, it's the moist
No,
maker. You're ensuring moist with it, so it's like the moist
don't want to bite
insurer.
It's you know what it is? It's like it's an edible baster.
It's a moisture
Yeah.
insurance plan for your
I get it.
sandwich. Yeah.
Moisture insurance, edible baster. Yeah, I like both of those.
Edible baster is my favorite Pixie song.
Gonna grow up to be edible. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
go there.
you botched it.
Ah.
Side one, track one on Doolittle. Anyway, we have more questions. Believe it or not. I'm not gonna answer the one about what lunch meat I want my dong to smell like.
Salami.
Baloney.
Ugh.
It's not bologna.
I say macaroni loaf. Mock
Macaroni.
chicken.
Mock chicken. I thought it was mock turtle soup.
Mustard is only realized when combined with mayo. Mayo is the medium that awakens the true nature of mustard. Similarly, mayo can enable ketchup to achieve semi-greatness. When combined, mayo can turn the third-rate vegetable substitute that is ketchup into a condiment of true glory. That's Michael Wells. I disagree. I think mayo plus ketchup is gross, and it turns all pinkish, and makes me want to throw up. So thanks for that.
I'm super not in on that one either.
My parents used to do that. I was never a big fan of that, though.
No, that is not okay.
What's your opinion on tartar sauce?
I'm for it.
I'm for it as well.
Me too.
All right. It's all good. Only in some situations. A fish sandwich or fish and chips,
Yeah, fish sandwiches. Oh, fried fish sandwiches are so fucking good.
Fried fish sandwich, a little bit of mustard. It's perfect. This is Aaron McComiskey. He says, has Watch Dogs lived up to your expectations, and will you be buying the DLC? I'm a big fan from Ireland. Well, thank you, Aaron. Nick, why don't you start here? Has Watch Dogs lived up to your expectations?
I can't answer that idea if it's lived up to my expectations. I don't even know what my expectations were reasonably, and I've only played it for about 2 hours so far. So, yeah, I need to play it for like a month before I can tell you that. Well, probably not buying the DLC, though.
Why didn't you just tell him to fuck off, Nick?
Sorry, I'm not a nice person.
No, you are. I was just making a joke. I didn't really have expectations for Watch Dogs because I stayed away from the vast majority of the promo materials. The hacking stuff is... Well, I mean, okay, my expectations, I talked about it on like an NLSS last week. I was like, everybody thinks these games are going to be revolutionary, but it's extremely rare for a game to come out and be revolutionary. They're usually just, iterations on earlier formulas. And that's exactly what Watch Dogs is, so it's totally lived up to my expectations. Hacking is, a little bit less meaningful than I thought it would be, and it's got a little bit more of a kind of very pervasive GTA kind of vibe to its mission structure. I like it a lot. I won't be buying the DLC. I very rarely buy DLC to begin with. So,
never buy the DLC. Yeah. Never do it.
The only DLC I buy is when Sega releases a new Total War game, and then 6 months later they finally release the HD Blood Pack, so that you can actually have blood in the game. And
all
I'm
right.
like, $20? Yeah, sure.
That would probably work on me too. I was interested in that.
Other fan mail questions. Thank you again for the question there. Bob Frank says, our society is running itself into the ground with our two-party bipartisan condiment conflicts. The Food Congress never gets anything done because it's always gridlocked between the mustard and the ketchup lovers, no matter who you are or what your topping preferences are, or what you did. All of us love food and want what's best for it. Please help us stop this pointless fighting. Thank you, Bob. No.
Can't we just eliminate ketchup entirely, and then we can have our way?
The thing with I don't share the opinions.
I'm just continuing the metaphors.
I don't share the opinions of Congressman Reineke about ketchup being eliminated from the planet. I find that, quite frankly, a little bit condimentist. What I do think is that we should confine ketchup to one very specific purpose, and that is application to French fries. That's what ketchup is good at. Why doesn't ketchup play to its strengths instead of trying to get these big ideas about spreading itself over foods where it doesn't belong? Hear, hear.
Why can't we all just get along?
No.
I'm not for Nick's plan of hating and destroying all things ketchup. I don't like that.
I think you're a little bit of a closeted ketchup lover, honestly.
I like ketchup. I don't use ketchup
a
lot. I put ketchup... What do I put ketchup on? I don't put ketchup on fries when I eat them. Just eat them raw.
Sriracha for
like plain.
What do you use ketchup for, then?
I don't know. Like, not much. Like I said before, I just use sriracha sauce now. But like if it's on a burger, I guess burgers I'll put ketchup on. A little bit of ketchup and mustard on a burger with some lettuce, onions. I'm fine with that. Unless the burger doesn't have ketchup. If the burger's not supposed to have ketchup, like a Southwest burger or something like that, has like salsa on it instead, or like guacamole.
Oh, barbecue sauce.
Barbecue
instead.
sauce, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think ketchup has places for everyone. You gotta find your ketchup zone. And just stick to that. You don't have to put it on everything.
Hey,
you don't have to put it on.
Do we ever weigh in on where
anything if you want?
We ever weigh in where we stand on ketchup and mustard on a hot dog? I know just ketchup is out of. Okay. Because I could also be kind of for that sometimes.
Like I said, sriracha sauce is just it's the alternative to ketchup if you want some spice in your life. Just put some of that on there with the mustard and you're good to go.
You guys are
but
gonna
I'm
like
not gonna say that I don't like a hot dog with ketchup and mustard, because I do.
The only
Hell, maybe you could throw in some relish on them MF as well.
Oh yeah, some onions.
Yeah. Onions, absolutely. I'm all for that. Bring
Chili
it on.
cheese.
Look at Ryan's face up there. He doesn't like that.
The only time you're really gonna like this that I enjoy. The only time that I enjoy ketchup on a hot dog is when the bun is toasted so that the ketchup doesn't compromise the integrity of the bread.
Dude, you're fucked in the head.
Answer.
Put the ketchup on top. Just put it on top.
No, that seems like a great idea until you bite in and it all becomes like one little, portal of flavor.
What are you doing with your hot dog? Are you just like grabbing it like with both hands and just like feeding it and
there's a
drawing it all over
there's
your
a
face?
twist and a wrap as he gets his hands ready.
Yeah, what you don't twist and wrap your dog.
There's no need to be mean about
just
it.
Insert into the mouth and then it comes off nice and clean.
That's
just
ridiculous.
Insert into the mouth and then it comes off.
Just
nice
in
and
general,
clean.
you should be toasting the hot dog buns anyway. Gives it a nice little crunch, and it means that the bun doesn't tear. Instead, when you bite into it, it is sutured off at an even point. Plus, then it holds up to artisan toppings better, perhaps brined products along the likes of a jalapeno or a banana pepper or a pepperoncini or something like that. Also, maybe you've got onions sitting in kind of like an onion juice. You put those on there. You got an untoasted bun, and it's just like, oh, I'm fucking shitty, and it falls apart. With a toasted bun, especially if you get like a sausage roll and you're getting like a real fucking sausage instead of just I'm a hot dog. You put me in the microwave.
You get a real fucking sausage.
Exactly. Then you can handle those fucking toppings that really elevate it to a new culinary level.
I'm tired of this hyperbolous bread integrity bullshit that you keep throwing down my face, and I don't appreciate it. You're getting way too out of
Philly
control.
cheesesteaks like that?
You're saying that you can't even put ketchup on a hot dog without compromising the bread integrity. That's just false and slanderous.
Can you do a sausage and peppers with that bread integrity issue?
That can be a problem. That could definitely be a problem if you got like the sausage, the peppers, because you gotta have like the red.
There's condensation and there's juices involved.
Yeah, that I could see that compromising the bread integrity. But
the bottom just kind of wets out. It just kind of falls apart. Nobody likes that.
I think that's something to be concerned about. I don't think it's for most things.
Doesn't happen with hot dogs.
I believe that there's not too much bread integrity compromised unless you're eating like a Neanderthal, or it's taking you 10 minutes to eat one hot dog.
Oh, that's bullshit.
The worst, though, the bottom of the bun sometimes gets so thin that when you go to grab the sides of the hot dog, that the bottom of the bun just splits in half, and then you've got two pieces of bread with nothing underneath holding the hot dog in. You just got to use your force of your hand to hold that sucker in.
What?
Sorry, that's... You have become the Ron Paul of this discussion, political condiment discussion now. I'm talking about issues that I'm sure there's some people out there who understand them, but it's hard to get kind of massive appeal.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, you should just toast the bun to begin with.
Sometimes it's not convenient to toast the bun.
No, toasting the bun.
You put the hot dog in the microwave for 1 minute. You're gonna toast the bun in 1 minute.
I'm gonna sit here and talk what the best way to eat a hot dog is with the guy who's microwaving his fucking hot dogs.
All right, man. Obviously, the best way is to grill it. If you have the grill available, maybe you don't. I don't have a grill here.
Well, you just cook it in a pan or something then.
Oh hell no!
You're gonna microwave the hot dog rather than cook it in a pan.
If you can't grill it, use skillet. That's why they have that rhyme.
I had no idea that was.
Come on, man.
This is madness that you microwave your hot dogs from scratch. That is.
I actually microwave mine too.
What is wrong with you people?
It's convenient.
I just wanted to focus a little bit. It's really convenient.
Okay, so the biggest drawback that you don't get from microwaving is you don't get the delicious burnt edges around there, and that's it. Which are arguably the best things about the hot dog is the burnt outer layer.
There are people that agree with you. There are people that are actually like, yeah, I microwave my hot dogs to cook them. So you're like, you'll be like, your mom will be like, hey, honey, it's dinner time. Boo. And then you just sit there, like, drinking some Kool-Aid or something for 4 minutes. And then she comes out. She takes the bread tie off of the buns. It could be your father doing it as well. Or maybe your second mother. I'm not trying to say that all families have to have the same composition. There was focus on the issue at hand here, which is the hot dog issue. She unwraps, like, the Wonder Bread hot dog buns, puts the microwaved hot dog into it, cracks open some Heinz ketchup, squirts it against the edge, not even caring about bread integrity. If you have more respect for your food, you'll have more respect for yourself.
It's American suburban dinner, man. This happens all over the country. Mom's just leaving the microwaves, walking away, and the kid just takes care of the rest. They don't even have hot dog buns half the time. Sometimes it's 2 slices of white bread. That's where you get into some dark shit.
I've made a hot dog before. I've made a microwave hot dog with 1 piece of curled up bread before.
1 piece. At least use the end of the loaf, right?
No.
For better bread integrity. You didn't use the end.
In the middle.
You drank that, or along with it, you drank a Welch's grape juice or a Capri Sun.
It was like a Huggy.
An apple juice box.
Sometimes I've lived through some dark times, man.
This is not okay.
I know,
man.
we've all been there.
The worst hot dog I ever had was in South Korea. They sold like these hot dogs where the bun just like it's hard to explain. It's like a hot dog burrito, sort of, but with a bun instead of a tortilla. And then imagine that the little end of the wiener's just poking out. And then
I always imagine that.
So it's like a hot dog bun with like a foot long in it. This is a great hand talking gesture. But then the little tip of the wiener's pointing out, and then inside, mustard, ketchup, fuck no, mayonnaise.
Oh shit, there's a surprise for you.
And you're supposed to microwave it, which means not just microwaving the hot dog, but microwaving the bun and the mayonnaise with it as well. Yeah, I only had that once.
Ugh. Ew.
Josh, actually throwing up now.
Oh, God. I'm just imagining it. I hate it. I hate everything about your last sentence.
It's the tip of the wiener and then the mayonnaise, right?
No, it's mostly, I'm going to be honest, it's the bread integrity on this one. Like, if you microwave that, it's just going to be gross.
You guys laugh at me. I'm converting people to the ethos of bread integrity. I have people that tweet me. I have people that tweet me every day, and they say, thank you for standing up for bread integrity. Nobody else understands me. We're starting a revolution here. Bread integrity is king.
I believe you take bread integrity to the max, man. It's important to realize to be wary of it. But gee, I don't live my life around bread integrity, man.
Dude, if you build your house on a rocky foundation, how can you expect to survive an earthquake?
You just fucking get it over with, man. I'm not sitting around eating meals for 10 minutes.
Saying you'd get another house.
Long enough for the bread integrity to happen. I get all of my shit done real quick. Just eat it all up.
Mash it down your esophagus and it's over.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no integrity involved.
No integrity involved. That's how you avoid
it's a non-entity in this conversation.
Yeah, that's how you avoid bread integrity.
All right. Well, the more we talk about this, the more I realize we're not going to get any resolutions here. What I will say is that we're going to run some ads. When we come back, we're going to be playing 100% Orange Juice, which, well, you'll see, won't we? Or won't they? Thanks for joining us so far. Do you guys want to thank subscriptions? I didn't open Moobot until just now, so.
I don't think
I didn't get any subscriptions.
I don't think I did either.
Womp womp. What a sad day with all of our intellectual mustard discussion. No subscriptions.
It's okay.
Please don't financially validate that. In any case, we'll be back in 3 minutes to play some 100% Orange Juice. Thanks for joining us so far, and we'll see you then.
Woo!
100. Is this? I don't know if this is in the database.
I don't know.
I like figuring out what we're gonna.
We can play Orange Honey 100%. Boku wa Kimi ni Koshiteru.
All right. It's basically close enough.
It's the only game in the Twitch database that has orange to start with.
All right. Orange Honey it is.
Sorry. I just want to make sure we have the same game.
Koshiteru.
Yes.
Got it.
It's not Orange Honey. It's Orange Honey Boku wa Kimi ni Koshiteru.
That's what I said.
Oh,
Koshiteru.
You never listen to me anymore.
I know. It's the easy way to live my life.
Hey, me, sir. 100% orange juice.
What is that besides
That's what
like?
she says.
Oh, when you open the game.
But that's what she says.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty then. Should really
You
turn
have
it
no
down.
bread integrity. The mayo comes off the wiener tip, and that's how she got pregnant.
I believe it.
I'm okay with that.
Thanks, Grave Cactus.
I like Grave Cactus.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Ryan probably doesn't.
I do.
Doubt
He
it.
sounded like he did. I mean, he just said that.
Yeah.
He's a liar.
I know. I like Grape Cactus.
I'm gonna blacken chat.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna
Excuse you?
blacken chat.
Like the hot
Blacken
dogs.
chat so I could do chroma key, and I could put chat on the game.
Somebody sent me a message as soon as I started up 100% orange juice and said, "Is there any milk in that game?"
What the hell happened in our Skype chat? Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
My bad.
Oh my god. Josh.
Don't worry about that one.
What is that picture?
That's the greatest link of all time.
I don't know what happened with that link, but you have to accept that it's just gonna exist there for a lifetime.
Okay.
Okay.
She
Like,
really does say
50
100% orange juice when you start.
I know all about it.
All right, so I'm
Wait.
creating a lobby.
I'm putting up my green, putting up the green.
Should I be on Steam now?
I don't think you need to be.
I don't think you need to
Doesn't
be.
matter.
As long
Okay.
as you get the password, which I will type in the Skype chat.
Okay. I got turned into the Matrix. What does that mean?
We're gonna play on Space Wanderer. All right.
Yeah, that seems good to me.
Did you actually link a picture like from your hard drive?
Maybe.
Is that what's happening there?
No, I linked it from Google. I don't know why it did weird things like that though.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was all about.
There you go. There's your details to join the game.
We'll see about that.
Nick believes that we'll see about that.
The music in this game is pretty bumpin'.
Thanks.
The big bumpin'?
Yeah, I wish it was.
Big bump.
You know, I was playing Quiz Up the other day.
I
and
love Quiz Up, dude.
I love Quiz Up as well. I was playing in the video games category.
Yeah.
One of the questions was, what fast food company has a video game based on it? And then I said McDonald's.
Oh, it's BK.
Well, it is there's McKids.
Ah.
And it gave me, I lost the game because they said Burger King, which is also a correct
Oh
answer.
shit, I
can't
just
fault
lost
them
the
for
game.
that. But
I just lost the game. I haven't lost the game in a while, thanks.
Lost
Nick.
the game.
I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with that.
wouldn't
NL, please never say bumpin' again.
Big bump and
Oh,
spin.
okay, according to the straw poll,
Got that.
56% of people say bread integrity matters a lot. 31% say matters to an extent. 13% say doesn't matter.
So what won?
Matters a great deal.
I disagree.
All right, can you guys
Wait, hold
actually
on.
join the game here?
Hold on. Pop says no ketchup on your fries because we didn't get ketchup in the car. That's why I don't need ketchup on my fries.
Fair enough.
He texted me.
Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle.
Alright.
Woo! Seriously, like, I'm just sitting here.
Alright. I'm in.
You're in the game or you're in my game?
I'm in the game.
Okay, you should, go look for a lobby now.
I plan on that.
I don't see your lobby.
Coochie coochie coo. Coochie coochie coo.
Oh, wait. It's probably this one.
And the password's in Skype as well, like I told you 2.5 minutes ago. Oh, there you go. Hello.
Passwords are in Skype. Do I have to select a new player slot?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can use the one I have.
Yeah, use the one you have.
It wants my name again. I already picked this.
No, you gotta go to continue instead of new game.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, continue.
Continue.
I'm gonna tickle you, Josh. Coochie coochie coo. Are you ticklish?
No.
You ticklish here? Maybe you're ticklish here on your belly? Maybe under the armpit? Coochie coochie coo.
Might have, nothing.
Joining.
Oh, look who finally made it into the game. What? Why
I might have put the...
Oh my god.
It's okay, we got the CPU in.
This is like the 100th time we've done this freaking
I know,
thing.
it's fine though, it's good. Too bad no one has this game, alright. I think the only people on my friends list that has like Brack the Man, Progressive, and like Action Scotty.
So, 100% Orange Juice is a board game mixed with a trading card game that I do not understand at all.
Me either.
All right, let's
yeah, I don't. I think it makes more sense when you play it, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but it does. It's fine.
Get into the game.
I'm picking my cards, dude.
Pick your cards.
Pick cards, man.
Just pick them. Take one of each.
You can't rush me.
No, you can't. Oh, I'm not taking one of each.
Just take one of each.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm gonna take Saki's cookie. I'm gonna take Mimiu's hammer.
I took one of those. Deals 1 damage.
Couple rainbow-colored circles would probably be useful. I'm on fire. Heat 300% and invasion. Okay, I'm done. Ready.
Okay.
All right. Wait, I'm ready.
Oh, there we go. We finally get a chance to play. Josh, we're the same character. Oh no, Nick and I are the same character.
Yeah, she was clearly the best one.
Are you serious? Not the best character.
Sorry, you don't.
All right, Nick, it's your turn.
I know.
You gotta roll the dice.
I'm rolling.
So when you land on red, that you fight someone. When you land on gold, you get stars. When you land on purple, you teleport somewhere. When you land on blue, you give up either a card or your stars.
Okay. Is this you, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't wanna. I'll fight someone. I'll show you guys combat.
All right.
So I landed on red. I can't use my card because you can only use this particular card on the playing field.
You're fighting
so I'm gonna click
to
attack this little Magnemite.
Yeah.
And I got rolled a 6, so that could, oh shit. He blocked. So I can either choose to try to evade this attack entirely, or with a higher than a 5, or I could try to defend against it, which I'll probably do because I don't think I'm gonna be able to roll a 5 or a 6. So I managed to roll a 4, and I only took 1 damage as opposed to a much more than that.
Well, it's my turn. I'm going to use a card.
Good turn.
This is the Cloud of Seagulls. A randomly chosen unit will receive 2 damage. Squawk, says the seagull.
This is the Cloud of Seagulls.
Oh, yeah, we fucked the AI up. I really like the sound it makes when you roll. It goes like dong, dong. Okay, what is green, Josh? You draw a card?
Yeah, green's draw a card.
And purple is you teleport. I'm going to draw a card. A card has been drawn. All right, this is the AI. Can we all agree that we just have to fuck off or fuck up the AI as much as possible?
Sure. I mean, I'll fuck you up too.
Apparently,
do I want to go to these lollipops or what?
No, it's 100% orange juice.
I got Norma hasn't been achieved. I guess I lost.
Norma is what you have to do to progress to like later phases of the game. Like, do you eventually you win by getting like 4 Normas or something like that?
I need 4 Normas.
Oh.
I have like 6 Norma Jean albums. Does that count?
Excuse me?
I don't know.
Okay, can't select. I'm gonna begin. Move. I want to fight one of you. Oh, yes, challenge to a battle. I think it's me against you, Nick.
Yeah, here we go.
All right.
I can't select a card.
I also cannot select a card. I rolled a 4 plus 1. Oh, shit. I killed you.
I took the full brunt of that damage.
You are dead, Nick. I destroyed you.
Nick's dead?
I killed him. He's dead.
Now Nick has to roll to try to get back into business here.
Yes.
So it's like I'm in jail in Monopoly.
Exactly. You gotta roll. I think you gotta roll like a 5 on your first turn, and then if you don't, then it's a 6 or sorry, a 4.
There's like no safe place to put like your video cam in this game.
Yeah, I just took it off.
Agresta gets it.
Yeah.
He says the stars next to your character are Norma, and you need 5 to win.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah, but you have to achieve 5 levels of Norma to win. And every time you achieve, is this me?
Yeah.
A level equals a star, though.
I can evade that.
Oh.
Also, you killed me on a lollipop, so I should get full heal.
No, that's not how it works.
I landed on it, I got full heal last time.
No.
Nick, Norma hasn't been achieved, okay? That's the most important thing.
You achieve Norma, by having like, I think it starts with like 10 stars, I think. And then you pick your Norma objectives after that. Yes.
Okay.
I have 2 HP. I'll see if I get. I'll basically fuck
I
the
never
world.
achieved Norma anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, that was pretty good.
Yes.
So that gives you more stars. That almost takes you to Norma.
Right. Now I have 6 stars and I have 1 wins. You can also get Norma by wins. You don't only need stars.
Okay, yellow is a bonus roll. Red is you fight an enemy.
No, yellow is you get stars from yellow.
All right, I'm gonna fight an enemy.
You
instead.
want yellow?
No, I'm gonna fight this duck.
Quack.
That's actually a seagull.
I like ducks a lot.
Really? It's like what is it about ducks that?
Dude, I don't know.
Of
I just
course,
think that they're the
innocent.
cutest things in the world.
I killed
I
the
just
shit
really,
out of that duck.
I really enjoy ducks.
I like owls. I think they're better.
I don't know. No, I don't
Ducks
think so.
versus owls. Here we go.
Of all of the birds, I would say puffins are the best.
Puffins are cool. I like puffins. I think that's a good bird choice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And chat, if you
it's
can't
hard.
appreciate this game, I can't appreciate you, to be honest.
Absolutely not.
You just gotta give this a second to get
Who
going.
is this? I don't want to challenge. Do I want to challenge you guys to a battle? I only have
I
2
can't pick
HP.
anything.
Uh,
I just got
Maybe
back
I'll
to
fight
life. You could have
another
killed me again.
Oh, you're gonna fight me?
no, I'm not gonna fight you.
Oh, okay.
I have more. Oh, you son of a Magnemite!
Oh my god.
Oh my God! Defend! Oh please! Oh no, I died.
You just
The
got killed by a
Magnemite-
rock, man.
I did. Magna Rock.
Owls are not creepy, NL chat.
Owls aren't cheap. They're just fast.
They are fast.
Okay,
And their
oh,
heads spin
shit.
around.
All right, choose the next Norma to meet. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this one.
Like, imagine if you had like a mallard duck as like your pet or something like that. He'd like follow you around and like be friendly and stuff. I
Yeah.
want that. I think that's what I need.
Oh god.
Oh shit! Everyone got all turned up topsy turvy.
Josh, why is you're just like a little turnip head there?
I'm dead.
Oh, you need to revive. I see.
I need 5 or higher. I only got a 3, so I failed.
You guys don't even understand. Scott Stapp is gonna school your bitch ass.
Total discomfort. You're wrong. Says barn owls are greater than puffins, which are greater than pygmy
Oh, come on.
ducks, which are greater than other owls. That's a pretty effed up situation that he's got going on.
All right.
I don't want to
Some
see anybody talking shit about owls.
Some owls are better than other owls in his mind.
I agree.
It's
The
all-
burrowing owl is the best one.
Some owls are worse than some ducks.
Some dads aren't your dad.
I died
Right.
again.
Yeah,
Good.
Nick, you got uppercutted the fuck to death.
I'm real tired of being dead in this game.
Well, you should stop getting killed then. Scott Stapp's still
Alright.
rolling on full HP here. Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
LIMP. Oh, drop it.
I dropped 3 stars.
It looked like you dropped like more than that.
Yeah, I mean, like it said. Oh shit, you're really gonna do this to me right now? You are so dead. You don't even know it.
He has 2 HP. Oh shit. You have to defend.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh, eat it. I did it.
just enough, man.
We did it,
That
Reddit.
was a
Scott Stapp.
Very passionate bird
Scott Stapp
responses in
did
the
it.
chat right now.
My sacrifice, but I ended up having the higher
You have
HP.
5 wins already. That's nuts, dude. You can get to like level 3 soon. 3 Norma.
Dude, my Norma is kind of out of control.
Absolutely.
We're challenge to a battle. Who's this? This is Rock
That's
Lee
Nick.
Smile. I'm gonna say
Always
no.
me.
I have 1 HP. Do you want to stop at home?
You get 1 HP if you stop at home.
Yes. Did I achieve? I achieved Norma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you should be able to pick which Norma that you want to choose.
I can pick Mr. Bossy Pants.
What's which Norma mean?
You'll see
So-
when you get a Norma.
What is a
Yeah.
Norma?
You get it. It's one of the stars on the left hand side or like beside your character. So you got 1 Norma right now. You're looking to get 2 Norma. I think you need 10 stars and land on a candy cane to get your Norma.
All right, well, that's all pretty intuitive stuff that you just said.
Well, the game's called 100% Orange Juice. It's kind of just right there in the name.
That's,
Mirror
What do you
match,
do?
baby.
Oh.
yeah, you're dead.
Nick, you straight up killed me.
I
Nick,
just
you
got
got
Norma.
Normas.
Nick, you
Use
achieved
the
Norma.
next Norma, get 30 or more stars or defeat 2 more enemies. Defeat 2 more enemies. I'm going on a rampage.
It seems like you got 2 wins already.
Yeah.
You should be go.
Oh, come on.
Is this you?
No, it's Nick, I think.
How many hearts does Nick have?
Let's go.
You
He
both
has
have 4.
3 HP.
Fight me.
I'm not gonna fight you, nerd.
My favorite thing about this game is that, you know, when you boot it up, you're like, what the fuck is 100% Orange Juice? What does that even mean?
Yeah.
And then when you, oh, I revived. Then you like look at the who made the game, Orange Juice.
Yeah.
Like the company is named Orange Juice, so they're like, what should we call our game? Fuck, dude. We had, we hit gold once. Why would we stop now?
What's this card do? Any chosen unit will receive 2 damage.
No.
That kind of seems fun. It seems more fun with one of you.
Yet. Yeah.
God, butts in the holes.
Okay, it's my turn. I roll a 1. Who's this?
It's Nick.
That's Nick. Nick, I'm gonna challenge you to a battle.
How do you know it's me? We're all on the same tile.
Because
we are all on the same tile.
Josh has a different look to himself. Oh shit, you're done.
You're done.
That's me. I rolled that.
Oh. Thought I was done.
Are you having trouble following what's happening here?
I'm still trying to focus on getting to Norma right now.
You should never try to. Oh yeah, do this.
Bring it on, motherfucker.
I can't use my cloud of seagulls.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I'll evade that.
You did it. Read it.
Ah, shit.
Tell you what, I'll probably try to evade that. Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
Done. I like my girl. She tries to use like a missile to hit you.
That's crazy.
Picks like a missile up over her head. We just topsy-turvied each other.
Why did they just randomly redistribute all the stars? What's the point of that?
Wait, the stars got distributed?
No, it's just like when you start the
around.
game. When you start a chapter, as they call it, which is a turn in the English language, just a bunch of stars kind of shoot out of your body, and, and then into your body. Accelerator. Roll 2 dice for movement, battle, bonuses, and drop. The quote says, "I'm accelerating." A card effect has been stocked. All right, I think we all pretty much knew that was coming. Do I want to go to purple or green? I think I've achieved Norma, so I want to go to green, right? Oh, green's draw a card?
Yeah.
What's Norma then?
Norma's the candy canes.
Oh.
The oranges.
I thought Norma was the stars.
No. You get Norma. You calculate your Norma at the lollipops. And I realized I changed their name every time I talked about them.
Chad's right, by the way. This music is bumping.
Oh shit.
I keep turning it up.
You should turn it up.
Turn it up.
Turning it up, not giving a fuck.
I think you always take at least 1 damage when you defend.
Okay.
And I think, which is why, if someone rolls high, you have a better opportunity to take reduced damage with defend than evade, because if you try to evade, you either take 0 damage or you take the brunt of the hit.
Oh no.
So like right now, if you tried to evade and didn't get a 5, you would take 5 damage.
Plus, that bird's so sassy.
Oh shit, that duck beat the shit out of me. I can't believe that happened so quickly. That duck straight up killed me, man.
Yeah. Brack the Man wants to know, how much do I need to fund an Indiegogo campaign to get you to never discuss condiments again?
Probably like $100,000.
Yep. That's my price for the 24-hour Bad Rats stream as well. 100,000.
My price for Walter White to stop discussing condiments, $20 million. All right.
When do we get to use cards? I've still never been able to yet.
You get cards at green landings.
Oh no, Nick.
You can also use cards before. If you have cards, you can use cards before your turn, or some other time. So, oh shit, this is. I wonder if I can use this card and maybe it won't kill me. Nope, kill me. It was like a 50-50 shot of me or a CPU dying there.
I like that a lot. That was good. Oh. All right, here we go. Let's revive.
You need a 5 or higher.
Nope, that's not gonna do it.
Not gonna get that with a 2.
Happen.
I like how crazy your character looks before they roll.
I love these characters.
Nope. Alrighty. Maybe next time. The AI is really living it up, huh?
It's got it all.
At least we keep getting stars.
Oh yeah,
shit.
I'm back.
I'm getting my ass rocked.
I'm gonna fight you all now.
I'm doing pretty.
I'm still on 1 karma, or Norma.
Norma.
1 Norma.
What percentage orange juice are we at right now?
69, I think.
Oh, I'm at like 60% orange juice. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay, we made it back.
I'm about 50% orange juice, as you can see. Holding up my glass right now.
I have 1 new item in my inventory.
Do you think you got a trading card?
I hope so.
Did you achieve? Oh no!
Oh shit!
I just went for the heals, I guess. I don't know why I did that.
No,
you got the Norma.
I did?
You achieved a new level of Norma.
Oh my god, I'm so good at this game.
Oh shit! I think Josh achieved Norma.
I finally achieved Norma. I won 30 stars.
I love when the music changes.
Yeah, me
It
too.
always changes when you get Norma.
Me?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
I'm the best. Look at my girl. She has
down with the
pigtails.
ducks.
Yeah, she loves ducks. I love ducks. Everyone loves ducks. Fight me. Go ahead. Let's do it.
I fucking will, okay? Why
All
can't you select cards sometimes?
Because you have to use those. Some cards you can't use in battle. Some cards you can only use on the board.
Okay.
I'm going to defend against this.
Oh, big mistake.
Yeah, yes!
What? Evade doesn't beat the same number? If it's such bullshit. The music changes so abruptly.
Josh, the trading cards for this game sell for buttloads. I don't believe you, Magresta, but I want to. I don't have any
We'll find out
cards.
after the stream. So.
The trading cards of this game sell for buttload. Well, let me check. I've got one.
I would actually believe it because I imagine there's probably some cult following that wants to get like the emote or something by collecting them all.
Well, it might be my turn. Is it my turn?
It is. Yeah.
So I got the Aru card.
Yeah, I got the Aru card too. Aru.
Aru, the brew crew.
Exactly.
How do you see how much it's worth?
But you got to click on it in your inventory.
I got 2 Aru cards.
Where do they go in your inventory? Is it
Oh,
sorted
starting at 40 cents. They are worth buttloads. We're in the money now, man.
Where's 100% orange juice? There's Bit.
Oh, I got the Sora card.
Okay, there it is. Aru. Sell. Starting at 40 cents.
I just told you that.
Oh, shit. Mine's worth like 60.
Yeah, Magresta sold one for 55 cents.
Oh, so 55 cents actually is a buttload then.
Let's go.
I think it's
Good is like 20 cents.
every
and
once
this
in a
is, like,
while,
3
guys.
times that.
There's bosses.
You
So
think?
like, and everyone has to keep murdering like the boss on the boss card land until he's dead.
Scullo Dream has the greatest comment in Twitch chat today. It says, Aru card is actually Dracula backwards.
I'm selling my Sora card, guys. I'm gonna get rich on
Right
the
now.
stream. Yeah.
Oh, I just got. Oh God, look at my stars.
69 stars.
I think that means I win, right?
Oh, did you achieve Norma?
Oh, this motherfucker's gonna battle me.
I need 69 normas and a lollipop.
Oh,
in
shit.
this.
Come on, baby. Yes. Okay,
Wow.
I can do it. God damn it.
It's okay. He only got 1 star.
I got 69. No, I have 73 now for whatever reason.
Oh, sorry, Nick. There's 3 stars. Goodbye. What are you doing there?
I'm gonna fight this hen.
Best of luck.
Uh-oh. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Oh, no!
You made.
Yeah! Nicely done.
Oh.
Oh, all right, cool. I'll just stay here then.
He's gonna battle me again.
Oh, snap!
Made. No.
Oh, man. This hen's gonna fuck him up, though.
Please, hen.
Oh! Real sneaky.
That chicken was really cute.
This game is fun.
It's so weird.
I know.
I like it, though, but...
I know.
It's super weird. Oh. Yes!
I want to achieve Norma so the music changes.
Only you change the music.
I'm the best.
Are you the card czar?
Oh shit.
What the hell?
I don't know. Opponent's turn.
Okay.
Nick's
You'll have an
turn.
encounter. The enemy will attack first. That sounds like a terrible card.
No, is it
Why
a
would I
trap?
use that?
Lay it down.
The enemy gets to attack first, though.
Yeah, but brother, if you... Oh, yeah.
Just call him brother.
Yeah. I say that every once in a
That was
while now.
I
weird.
think he's Hulk Hogan on occasion.
Yeah, I
That's
think.
alright.
Yeah, I think I hang out with Clint way too much.
Clint says brother?
Yeah, it's like a Pittsburgh East thing.
I use the long distance shot. And then
Oh,
I'm gonna
you
shoot
choose the target
I'm
player.
gonna shoot the AI and he's dead.
It's kind of like a Japanese board game online.
That's what I was thinking actually. I cleared Norma, by the way.
Did you
shit,
finish?
congrats.
Oh, look, you changed the music. Anytime Norma changes, music changes.
Despite, like, being dead.
That just got alive. Oh, God. Is that boss?
That must be what it is. It made that boss sound.
Yeah, look at the red cards. They say boss on them now.
You can do
I'm
it,
moving
Josh.
toward the boss.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, shit. No, I guess I don't battle him.
Do I have a card? I don't have a card. Probably gonna go this way. Stay away from the boss, you know?
No, you're going back towards the boss.
No,
you want
to
to fight the boss, you get Norma if you kill it.
Oh, no. Oh! We let the AI get one level.
Of Norma.
I'm pretty close to getting my 5th level of Norma, guys.
Do I want to stop at home? Yes.
Oh, if you have Norma... Oh.
Norma has